Hi, it's Carrie, and I want to thank you for watching my video today. Now, you may have found me on Periscope, on YouTube, or on Facebook, and you're probably thinking to yourself, who is this girl, and why is she making all these videos? So I wanted to take a moment today to share with you my story and tell you a little bit about who I am. So I was born in upstate New York. We're going way back in time, right? I was born in upstate New York, and I grew up in a town that is known for being the birthplace of women's rights, or the location of the first women's rights convention. So you can go back in your history books or use Google to figure that out. I was born to my parents who, both of their parents were immigrants to their great-grandparents were immigrants to the United States. So I have a Italian and Irish heritage, and I also have some Native American heritage as well. So America really is the melting pot and the land of opportunity, and I think that was instilled into me very young. My great-grandfather came and opened a deli or grocery store, what was known to them back then, in the town, and was a very influential person in the community. My grandfather opened his own business. He was an entrepreneur with a commercial roofing company. So again, the land of opportunity. My father worked many careers, and I would say he was the biggest role model for me growing up. I always saw him talking to people within the community, people that we met. One of his passions that he shared with me was a love for classic cars, and I still love them today. One day I will own my own classic car and drive around in it. You know, there's lots of people that drive around in the Ferraris and the Lamborghinis, and I'm going to be the nerd in the classic car. So my dad instilled in me a lot of values. He instilled faith. We went to church every Sunday while I was a child. He instilled hard work. My dad was always working, sometimes not around because he was working overtime, but he did it for us, and he did it for my mom, so that we could have the things that we wanted in life. And as I grew up, my parents put me in Girl Scouts. I think Girl Scouts is a great program that roots you and gives you good values, along with Boy Scouts for those that have sons out there. You learn a lot of life skills. I think that's something our society has moved away from, especially in this day and age of technology. As I'm connecting with you here, there's something special to being out in nature, learning how to build and craft things on your own. Being able to repair your own car. You know, my dad taught me how to change the oil and the brakes on my car. Now that I have a modern car, you know, that's all the computerized things, I can't really do that. But I do know how to change oil in a car. So I would like to say that I am a well-rounded person, and that's part of my story, is that I enjoy having all different knowledge on things, and being a life learner and a lover of life. As I was in high school, I found myself active in sports. I was also active in the arts, in the drama club and music department. Creative expression is something that I think brings joy. I enjoy singing Christmas carols. I think one day I will actually record myself doing Christmas carols and give it to my family, because that's just something that's on my bucket list, and I will do that. When I went to college, I studied social work and then eventually finished my degree in psychology. I like to understand people. I like to help people. And again, I think my roots of being in Girl Scouts and seeing my dad being a good, hard worker, but also being kind to people in the community, you know, those values and those role models that I've had in my life help to influence where I'm going now in life. Where do I find myself now? I'm married. I have a young child. She is my light. She is my life. I do everything for her, which I think most parents do. But I want to instill those good values and those life lessons for her, just like my father did for me. So today I find myself as a Pilates instructor. I opened my own studio 2 years ago because I wanted to help people. And what I found in the last 2 years is that I enjoy seeing people learn and grow. I enjoy helping them. I enjoy learning their story. And what does that do for me? It fulfills me. It enriches my life. But I also know that by coaching them and listening to them, because sometimes being a Pilates instructor, you're also their psychologist or their social worker, and you help them with other issues that they're dealing with in their life. Pilates is really a mind-body connection activity. So I've enjoyed helping people in the last 2 years. But I also know that to continue to help people, you have to work on you. So I also continue to do some online studying myself and a lot of personal development. I find videos on YouTube, and I also work with a few great people that I would love to share with you. I'll cover that in another video because I don't want to overwhelm you with too much information. But I am on the journey called life right now, and nothing is going to stop me. I am going to live my bucket list, which is to travel the whole United States. Just this month, I was able to check off Louisiana because I have family members that are in the military that are down there, and I went down to visit them. So life is a journey. It's not really about the destination. That's my philosophy lately. So I would love to hear where your journey is taking you. I would love to help you on your journey. I love meeting and connecting people. That's something that you can see the smile on my face. It enriches my life, and if I can enrich your life in any way, I know that we're on the right path. I have a ton of journals sitting here in front of me. I found this one in Cape Cod in a nice shop in Chatham, and I want to read it to you because it's kind of my philosophy on life and what I shared with you, the good roots that I've had since a child and where I'm growing into today. It says, the true meaning of life. We are visitors on this planet. We are here for 90 or 100 years at the very most. During that period, we must try to do something good, something useful with our lives. If you contribute to other people's happiness, you will find the true goal, the true meaning of life. And, I really do believe in that. I enjoy seeing the joy that my daughter has. My sister is recently going on a health and wellness journey, and I enjoy seeing her happiness as she progresses and meets new goals. Through social media, I have met so many wonderful people. Sarah down in Dallas, Christiane in Australia, Vicky in Ohio, and Niels in Minnesota. And I think I've got a few other you guys out there in Minnesota, Wisconsin, Suzanne and Joanna. I've met so many wonderful people, and that's where my life is going. That's going to continue my story. One day I'll write a book about how many wonderful people I've met and share their stories as well. So I want to thank you today for taking the time to learn a little bit about me and why this woman is making these videos all the time. It's because I want you to enjoy your life as well. So if I can just take 1 minute or one moment, just a tiny moment in your life, and I can inspire you to do something or change something in your life, even if it's just that little minute second in your life that changes something, that makes me completely happy. Thank you for watching this video today. You can find me on YouTube. You can find me on Twitter. You can find me on Facebook. My blog page is Faith, Purpose, and Gratitude. You can also find me at faithpurposeandgratitude.com. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day.